So I didn't know whether I'd do this live today, but I decided to come back from my mum's and do it anyway. I've got hiccups, so you'll have to bear with me while I get rid of those. They may have already gone. Hi Pens, hi Presley. Right, so first of all, let's go in with some toner. Free in the pink toner. Just looks like this. It's what I've been using the past couple of days now. I actually don't mind it. I wish I would have got 2 bottles when I saw it in Superdrug. They won't have it anymore. Yeah, it was okay at the hospital. They're never good, are they? They're never good appointments. But because it was a private hospital appointment, she's saying I'll get the results back for Monday. They'll get sent to the doctors electronically for Monday. So on Tuesday, mid-Wednesday, I'll ring them and see. See what's going on. Okay, so we're done with that. Just going to wipe off my vanity. How is it a vanity table gets so messy? That's gross. Need to clean that vanity table properly tomorrow. And I had to drink so much water in such a short space of time, I actually felt sick. It actually made me feel ill. And I don't actually mind drinking water. Right, let's put some of this green tea Innisfree hyaluronic serum on. I used the cleanser before. That was a good cleanser, but I used way too much of it. My mum's doing very well, thank you, Presley. It's a birthday on Tuesday, so we're just trying to figure out, or I'm trying to figure out, because she doesn't want to make any. She's like, I don't know, we don't have to do anything. It's just another day to me. And I'm like, well, it's not just another day to me. We'll go somewhere, I just don't know where. Hi, Lockie. Right, and then we're going to go in with the Innisfree Cherry Blossom Glow Jelly Cream. I absolutely love this. On eBay, there's another 15ml one, but it comes... it doesn't come in a tub. It comes in a squeezy tube. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Oh, first time watching your stream from New Zealand. Nice. I've got a friend who's from New Zealand. So So we're just doing skincare first and then straight into the makeup for anyone that's new here. That needs to soak into the skin. So the only thing I haven't used after this little kit that I got is this little Innisfree Daily UV Defense Sunscreen, which I need to start using that. So let's get some water in my system. I think I want to put some under eye corrector on. Some Becca under eye corrector. I'm trying to use it up so it looks like that. Right. So let's get some of this on. Just to brighten. You do not need much of it. It's a quiet live today. I should be able to get my makeup done really, really quickly. There's only 5 of you in. Right. Then I'm going to go in with the Prep and Perfect Pore Smoother. Getting to the end of this one as well. I think all the product is literally here. Normally I put some of this on, say, Super Glowy Gel. I don't think I'm going to do that today. Saying that though, shall I put this on? So I've not used this for a while. Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation. Yeah, we'll use this and we'll use the Same Glowy Gel. Glowy Gel. Because this will add moisturiser. Add moisture, not moisturiser. Right. Hi, babe. Finally, someone to talk to. Right, so now we're going to go in with the Sharon C Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation. This one is in the shade, it's probably one of the lightest ones you can get, White Pearl T2. White Pearl T2. It says it there. Right, so let's get this on the brush. And then if needs be, can always blend out with a sponge. See, the sponge takes up most of the foundation. That's why I've been putting it on with the brush. And then I just blend out once it's on. Not too bad, thank you, babe. Feel like most of the day's gone when we go into the hospital this afternoon. Taxi fares were a mess, so expensive. And it literally is only 5 minutes up the road. How are you doing, babe? Are you okay? Yeah, I'll say it in a minute. Just let me blend out, because otherwise it's going to dry up. It's a NUDE by Sharon C one. And I'll tell you the exact name of it in a minute. So it's not, I mean, it is still Beauty, but it's by the sister company Sharon C. Which is the cheaper one that you can get from their brand. I only got it because it was like £5 and I just thought I'd try it. So, Beauty here by Sharon C. And then it says Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation here. Anyway, it looks like that. It's a clear bottle with a purple lid. It looks a lot like this Maybelline one, if you look at them. They look very, very similar. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to spritz some Face Facts Vitamin C Facial Mist on a sponge. And just make sure it's all blended in. Are you trying to buy another house? Wow. I can imagine you would be busy trying to do that. And where will that be? Will that be in California as well? It's right next to our house, trying to buy it for my mum, so my mum would be our neighbour. Oh, that's cool. I always say to my mum, if I ever win the lottery, I'll buy a house. Well, we'll buy the land, and basically they'll make a house for me, and then they'll make like, they call them granny flats in the UK, which isn't a nice term, but basically she'd be my next door neighbour. Because she's too independent to come and move in with me, is my mum. And I'm independent as well. I've lived on my own now 10 years. So that would be a good solution for us both. I'd still be able to look after her. Right, so that's that done. Now I'm going to go in with the Glossier Stretch Concealer. Tomorrow I need to remember to use this as a serum foundation because I've done it before, and I want to just get rid of it. What? I don't understand what you get in that cloud. Be more specific. Do I what? Okay. So that's colour corrector on and concealer on. Let's do the brows. Hello from Australia. Hello Eden. How are you doing, hon? You're getting a very tired Andy today. Didn't have much sleep last night and I've been in the hospital. The good thing about private, you don't have to wait long. Right, so NYX the brow glue. Gonna go in with that next. Just to basically hold the brows. I don't put any colour on them. I don't feel like I need it because I've got a brow tint on. I do actually like my brows more with brow tint on. Yeah, from Australia, someplace I always wanted to go but kind of scared of the wild. I don't have a choice, I have to go when I've got the money together. You know, it's kind of hard to say no. My best friend lives out there. And it's easier for me as a single woman to go to her than it is for her to come here. Although she does want to come to the UK one day. Right, so brows are done. Okay, so we need powder. I want to try and use this pink powder. It's got Primark, well, it's a Primark powder, but it's also got a bit of Huda in there as well. Huda Cherry Blossom Bake, not too much, but a little bit. I can't wait for you to go and hear about it. I'm going to be blogging from there. I am going to be blogging. Lisa will be fine with it. There's so much that I want to do. I'm like, Lisa, is there a zoo? Can you take me to a zoo? Lisa, can we go on a boat ride? I've always really wanted to go on a boat ride. It's more for lovers. Do you know those boat rides where you go for dinner and like it's just really nice at night time? I've always wanted to go on one of them. I've been on boat rides when I've been on holiday with the ex-husband and they have been nice. But I've always wanted to go on almost like a cruise. It would be nice. And she said Sydney Harbour, I think. Just going from news and movies always sounds so well. It's not wild where Lisa lives. They always give you worst case scenario though, babe, don't they? I wish she was in here so then she could tell you. But she's not been well herself lately. Right, contour stick. I didn't use it yesterday, so we're going to use it today. Oh my god, I always want to go on the dinner cruises. My mum never wants to go when on holiday. Yeah, and it's something that I've always wanted to do, and I mean always. Every time I used to go on holiday with my ex-husband, I used to say to him, one of these days when we go on holiday, we need to do that, because you get to see the sunset and everything. Not for sure, worst case, all the time, like us California people are nuts on TV and news. They say the same thing about people in the UK. Hi, Mandy. Right, so I'm going to carefully go in with a contour stick. It's, I mean, it seems to be alright now, but it flew out. It flew out, and luckily I've got a box just down like the side of me, and it didn't fly out onto the carpet. Otherwise I would have to bin it. Did you get any new products? When? When are we talking about, Mandy? No, everyone asks me that, Shay. It's by a company called Be Perfect. Just looks like that. I think everyone thinks it's like the Hourglass foundation stick. Or do they do a contour stick like that? In the last month, yeah, I've got eyeshadow palettes, Shay. I bought the Morgan Turner Odin's Eye palette. I did some swatches on that for a shorts video, so you can see that by going to the channel. And I've also bought a palette from Kaima Cosmetics. I can't remember what that's called, but it's all pastel. They'll be getting used soon, probably in the next couple of weeks. And did I get anything else? Yeah. Where is it? I got this when I was in Manchester last week. Fenty Beauty lip oil. This one's in the shade Miss Jellyfish. I mean, from all the Fenty Beauty stuff I've tried, I've not really liked any of it. Everyone was saying that lip oil was really thin. I don't think so compared to my other lip oils. The best lip oils I've come across, is this a lip oil or a lip gloss? That's a lip gloss. These Kiko ones anyway. They're the best ones. And a lot of people say, oh, well, we can't get them in my country. And that sucks. It really does suck, because they're great. I swatched that lip oil at Sephora yesterday. It's pretty. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not pretty, but to me, it's not thin. Like, I've got thinner formulas, and I do like a thin formula reading. Right. I've been going in with the Hourglass bronzer, so let's try this again, because it is a new bronzer to my collection. So it's called Free Inner, that's the brand, and it's called 658, the matte bronzer. Looks like that's a baked one. Did you buy anything from Sephora, Eden? Let me live vicariously through you, because I need to stop what I've been doing. I mean, I do want to buy that Danessa Myricks pastel palette when it comes to the UK. Apparently it's going on the Danessa Myricks beauty site after it goes onto the Sephora site, which doesn't make any sense. You'd think it would go onto the Sephora site, but it's for Rouge. So I don't know when Sephora would get it. So Sephora getting it today, and then tomorrow Danessa Myricks get it on their site, and I don't know when we would in the UK. If we would even get it in the UK. Because sometimes we don't get it. And I don't know if I would purchase it from Danessa Myricks with it being the US, right? They're in the US. No, I was good. Got 3 foundation samples though. Which ones? Whoever's leaving me derogatory messages, please don't. I'm not going to read them. I still don't understand why you feel like you need to do it. It's a makeup channel, who am I harming? Gosh. Let's get these makeup brushes. Right, I'm just gonna blend out a bit better with this Milk Makeup Tint Mario and House. Is it the Mario one Tammy's been using? Because she really likes it, doesn't she? It's not a bad little bronzer. Blush, what we're doing for blush, I think I'll use the same brand. Free Inner 504, the blush. Yep, that one, Tammy, is the reason I got the sample. Oh dear, Tammy might be the reason why you buy it. Do you get a lot in the samples? Because I got a sample of Charlotte Tilbury and you barely get, like I had to mix 2 of them to even do my full face. Hi Amy, how are you? What part of Ireland are you from? Oh, now the banging goes on upstairs. I'm sorry if you can hear that, guys. Probably 1 to 2 days of each. Wow. So does it come in a pot then? I'm asking because I'm sure Lisa used to get samples in pots. They're discontinuing a lot of my favourite products. Yeah. That's what I hate. I hate Superdrug for doing that. I'm from Clare, it's lovely. Love your accent, thank you. I hate it. But thank you for saying that. Yup, a little pot. Yeah. Right. Feel like I need some glow over the top of that blush because it's matte. The only other blushes I've got are these ones by Becca. Snapdragon might go, because that's quite a glowy one. I think in the next Shop My Stash I need to pull out the Jaclyn Hill palette. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Don't need a lot of it on the cheeks, but I need something. And then we can blend that out as well. I do like this little palette. And that'd probably go with a Charlotte Tilbury blush. All I know is that Charlotte Tilbury blush, I can't wear it by itself. Well, I can, I've obviously wore it by itself, but I don't like it by itself. I like glowy blush. Always have. Right, get the Hourglass palette out. Yeah, it's right at the bottom, just like I thought. Okay, so it's just this one. A few years old now. I'm coming to the end of the get your words together, just get your words together. I'm coming to the end of the powder that I've been using. Just trying to look for the brush. So brushing this little brush thing I've got. Oh, it's there. I do love these little Hourglass palettes, but I don't know if I can justify getting another one this year, because I've still got the Jellyfish palette that I got. It'll be a couple of years ago by the time, obviously, they bring out another one. I did say I was going to get one every 2 years, but what's the point, right, if I've not finished these products here? That's why I've been trying to use them. Hi, Nicole. Yes, I think so. So this is the last look that we're doing with the Huda Beauty palette. And then tomorrow I'll be using my dupe palette. I've duped a palette for Tangled, the Colourpop Tangled palette. But mine, I said this about the Yucca palette all those couple of years ago when I duped it. Mine, I feel like it's going to be better just because it's got nice, like, glittery shades in there. I think it's even got shifty shades in there. But we'll see. We'll see what I feel once I've used it, and if I still want the Tangled palette, I might get it eventually. I know they're limited editions, these palettes, aren't they? But nothing's made me go back onto the website again and think, I should order it. Just too expensive. Right, I'm going in with this palette. I'm going in with this setting spray here. It isn't the Beauty Co. Amelia Olivia one. I'm going to have to do this every time I use it. It's the MCO Beauty Miracle Flawless Setting Spray. So we're using that. The Ghost palette was my favourite from years ago for Fair Skin. Jellyfish close second. I think I remember that Ghost palette. That was before I could afford to get these Hourglass palettes. Because have you not noticed, Shay, every year they bring one out, every year it goes up even more. I wait for sales. I wait for the Black Friday sale because it normally comes out way before then. And then I'll treat myself to one for Christmas. I mean, just look at this. It looks like it's never been used. So obviously we all know what it looks like. And then look, it looks brand new. So how can I justify getting, unless they bring a giraffe one out. If they bring a giraffe one out, then I'm going to be in trouble. because that's my favourite animal. How can I justify getting another one? Hi Preppy. Hi Sam. I'm okay, how are you? Me too, always sales, exactly. That's what you have to do. Ooh. Right. Now I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place Eye Prep, Eye Prime, Eye Primer. And I have to do this because can you see how purple the veins are in my eyes? So I can't get by without primer. Some people can. I'm just not one of those people that can. And I probably still do it anyway because I put glitter primer on no matter what for the shimmer. Oh, I'm glad you're well, Sam. You know, I'm really looking forward to using these new two palettes. These two new palettes, get your words right, in the next couple of weeks. I think I'm going to be doing some job hunting this week. Well, this weekend, should I say. Not really ready to go back to work, but I need the money. Maybe I can find something part-time. Retail in the UK, most of that's part-time, so maybe I can start there. Right, what's the palette? Okay, so Huda Beauty Icy Nudes. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette. The only shimmer I've got left to use is this one, this platinum one, and I have swatched it before, and like in the palette it looks like nothing, just because like Aurora, VVS and Diamond Dew are just popping. So it looks like nothing, so we'll see what it looks like on the eyes. I'm just gonna have to go in with some shades I haven't used though. Right, let's try and put IDGAF all over the lid as kind of like to basically over that base. Hang on, let me get some brushes. Okay. I mean, I've never used this pink before. I bet that would make a really good pink powder. Okay. When I'm using palettes like this is why I do so many looks with them, just so I can give you my thoughts. Like when I do the ranking video, because I do ranking videos, I wouldn't say they're every month, just when I've got enough palettes to rank. I like to fill a drawer, and then once that drawer is full, I will rank them and give you my honest thoughts on what's good, what's not, what to avoid. Hi Kyra, how are you? Right, now I need some kind of crease brush. It doesn't help how I've used some of these. I'm okay, thanks Kyra. Have I got, yeah, there's a towel in here. So I'm just going to put that on my lap. Okay, so what are we going to go in with now? We'll start off light by going in with oneself just because I've not used it, and then build the colour up. So the only shade in this palette that will be that I've not used is the glitter. I don't want to put that on my eyes. Those bullies stopped. Oh, I'm glad. So you can't really see anything, but it will all come together. I didn't realise, I mean, I probably didn't look at the palette well. Didn't realise when I bought this for myself I bought it for myself for Christmas, and then I had too much makeup, so I put it away for my birthday, which is in February, and I didn't actually realise how silver it was. Hence the name being Icy. But I wanted to get it because it's her last palette. That she's a last big palette anyway. I'm wondering what she's going to bring out next in terms of eyeshadow. I hope she's not going to just stick with the Obsession palettes that she's got and just not bring anything else out. Oh, you feel free, that's good. Hi Andrea, how are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. I had a rough day yesterday. I lost my grandmother yesterday. Oh, she passed away from dementia. I am so sorry. I bet you did. I bet it was rough. Right. Next. I don't think I've used Lavish either, so I'm going to have to use that. Then there's an even greyer one called Poised. I have used that. That's that one. You're welcome. I'm just sorry that this has happened. My mum's grandma, and I think granddad as well, they had dementia, and finally they passed away from it. It was a while ago, but it's just horrible, isn't it? Right, I'm just going in with this brush now to blend a bit better. Right, I won't be on a live on Tuesday. I don't know what the hell I'm going to be doing on Tuesday, but I need to be doing something because it's my mum's birthday. Then I'm going to go back into Cold Plunge, and I've been asking her what she wants to do, and she's like, I don't know. She's like, we don't have to do anything, and I'm like, I'm not going to let your birthday go by without actually at least going out for a meal. We went out last weekend, and that wasn't really a celebration for a birthday, but that was it was in a sense, because we went to Manchester, we went to the Tovah Lindeen, and that cost quite a bit of money. And now she's basically saying, no, you don't have the money, let's just not bother. It's just another day. And I'm like, it's not just another day though, it's your birthday. Oh, I hope you plan something good for her. I've got a few things in mind, Sam. Hi, Camila. Right, so let's go in with unapologetic now. If we can find a brush to do it with. I'll just use this BH Cosmetics one. Hi, Sutton. Happy birthday, Sutton. What are you doing on here? Just had my niece messaging me saying, do you have any spare sprays? Well, what kind of spray? Is she talking about body spray? So I've got enough of them to spare. But she's very picky. Just blending this out. So after this, I'll have to message her. And even if I do, I can't get down there to give it to her. Right, now I'm going to go back in with Cold Plunge. My friend's over and we just got done with the girls' day, so we're just laying down in bed. Oh, that's nice. What are you doing? Are you doing anything else? Right, and then we're just putting glitter glue on. Well, glitter primer, should I say. I haven't put highlighter on my cheeks. Right, so I'll do that in a minute while the glitter primer is drying down a bit. While she's staying the night, 2 nights, because tomorrow family is coming over for my birthday. Okay. And are you just staying at home? Are you not going out anywhere? I was just saying I can't let my mum stay in the house on her birthday. There's just nowhere. Right, let's get some of this Colourpop Super Shark highlighter on. Now the nose starts to run. Adam and Emma just video called you. That's nice. Are they missing you? Right, so we're just blending out this highlighter because I forgot to do it. And then I only pulled 2 highlighters out for this time. We use the MAC Soft and Gentle because it's in Project Pan. So just here, yeah, Emma woke up and was calling out for me. Oh, right, so just going in. So what are your plans whilst you're in Australia, Eden? What will you do? Do you feel like that and that definitely needs a bit more of a blend? I'll put the shimmer on first and then see what happens. So it's Platinum we're using, which again is this one here. You're going to a baby shower. This is on my second night away from him in his life. Oh. He's being well looked after. That's the way you've got to think about it. I'm not really much of a silver person. I'm thinking about going in with a lighter shade like this one. VV. At the front. Maybe. At least, I mean, it's nice and smooth, this. And I think it would look nice all over the eyes. But let's mix it up. Or do I go in with Diamond Dew? I think Diamond Dew will probably be better. This one down here. But that's pretty silver as well. Right, so that one's VVS. That one's Diamond Dew. Let's just go in with Diamond Dew. They're really crumbly. Oh yeah, that one's definitely more glittery. I'll take it to the middle. You can't really see the difference, I don't think. Right, let's get that brush out to blend and then we can do that in the corner. It's looking smoky, I know that much. And I don't tend to do smoky eye looks either. Why is it the left eye never is as good as the right? Right, so I'm going to go in with Poised on the lash line. Your friend's name is Millie, okay. I'm amazed. I know there's only like 9 people in, but I'm amazed that there's been no... Well, there was a derogatory comment earlier, wasn't there? I didn't see it though. It's not really affecting me. You know, part of me wants to use this liquid rather than the Huda Beauty palette. That's what it looks like. It's pretty much similar shade to what I would use anyway from here, from this Eyeshadow. It's very, very similar to that. So let's try it and possibly ruin my makeup look. Ew. Right, I need a bit more on my brush. I don't really like liquid eyeshadows. This is meant to be in Project Pan though. Why is it not coming out like the same on this side? Right, that's just gonna have to do. Hi, Lotus Flower. Once it dries, if I don't like it, I can just put that shade on over the top, the iced out shade. Right. So let's go in with the W7 Absolute Lashes. I always say this, but it's a dupe for the Benefit They're Real. Much cheaper price. I've been wearing my Huda Beauty, gosh, what is it? It's the Gloss Bomb Sticks, but the shimmer one in Fenty Glow. I really like that by Fenty. I could see me getting like more of a pink shade in that, but just not anytime soon. Doing makeup is like cooking rice. It doesn't always turn out the same. I don't mind it. I don't mind the look. I think it's nice. I've been enjoying this palette. I always think once you put mascara on, a makeup look looks better. I've not tried the W7 mascaras. I'll have to give them a go. Do you live in the UK, Sarah? Because I believe it's really hard to get them if you don't. I mean, I don't really see why you wouldn't be able to get the likes of that mascara on Amazon. It's, again, it's called Absolute Lashes and it looks like that. You'll see it straight away. You just put W7 mascaras on to the search engine on Amazon. I'm trying to find this, I think it's Huda Beauty, I don't think it's Fenty. Well, I'm using Huda Beauty. I think that one's going to be way too cool. I know it's a cool look, but that one's more like a brown grey. So with the, oh, it's here. So I'm just trying to put it back. Oh. I'll definitely give it a go, thanks. No problem, Sarah. I love the bullet lipsticks. Right. I said this the other day. Don't much care for it. I want to love it because everyone else and their mother seems to like the faux fillers, but I just don't. My one is in the shade Bombshell, and again, everyone seems to love it. And I just thought, well, I'm doing this look, this pink should look nice with it. I mean, it's a pink eyeshadow. It's a pink lipstick. What could it hurt? It's thick anyway. I don't like thick glosses. It looks nice on the lips. My niece was actually saying, what lip gloss do you have that's high end? Well, I've got this, but there's no way she'd wear it. She doesn't like any colour to her glosses. And I don't particularly want to give her a 20-something pound lip gloss that she probably wouldn't even like. I don't know. The amount of money I've spent on that and Fenty, and I'm just not sure about them. How do you feel about lip tints? I've only really tried Primark lip tints. I wouldn't mind trying a Rare Beauty one, but again, I don't want to drop the amount of money that Rare Beauty costs. What if I don't like it? I don't feel like I'm like every other content creator on this platform. Most people like the higher end stuff, and I'm like, what am I missing? Because I feel like I'm missing something. Let me get a cotton bud. I mean, I know I've definitely got a lip tint from Primark, and that's alright. Have you guys got any recommendations for a good lip tint? Let me see if there's anything else in here that are lip tints. I really like that one by Fenty. I think that's nice. I'm just going through this. And a lot of them are lip glosses. I bought this the other day as well. The Wet n Wild Cloud Pout Marshmallow Lip Mousse. It gives me NYX vibes. So it gives me what this is. So this is NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. They feel the same formula. A lot of affordable things are better than high-end things. I agree with that. But do you know of any affordable lip tints that I could... Oh, I've got one here. PS Lip and Cheek Flexi Tint. And that's a dupe of the Benefit tint that they brought out all those years ago. I don't really like it. This one is from Primark. This one is the Nourishing Lip Tint. That one's nice. And then we've got these ones. These are also from Primark. PS Lip Tint. This one is, I think, Strawberry and Vanilla. And also I did have a brown one in here. And that's just a lip balm by Primark. That's one of those New Glow Revival lip balms. So no, I don't really have a lot of lip tints. Wonder where that brown one has gone though. Oh, it's here in my hand the whole time. So that's by Primark. So my lip tints by Primark basically, and I think they're alright. And they're like £2.50 or something like that. I mean, I'll use this up. You know, I don't know how much they are. I'm sure they're in like between £20 and £23, so I have to use it up. But I wish I hadn't bought it. I mean, yeah, it's just too thick for me. High-end stuff is for the brand name mainly, however there might be a good quality to them. So it's thick. It feels, I don't know how to describe it. So it's thick and it just feels like there's obviously no grittiness to it. There's no like sparkles in it, so that's why there's no grittiness to it. Let's have a look at it on the lips. It looks nice on the lips. I just don't like the thickness of it, and that's what puts me off using it. There's the Rimmel Thrill Seeker Lip Latex. I don't like latex lipsticks. I've got a few red ones. Let's see if I can show you quickly. Well, that's one of the vinyl lipsticks ones that Maybelline did. I think this is another one. Yeah, this one was a latex one that my friend sent to me. I'm not overly keen. And then, of course, we've got the Maybelline, what they called Super Stay Matte Inks, that I've got a ton of. Yeah, I've got a couple of brown ones that are normally good for like winter months. That one as well. And then I love my Kiko ones. So this is a lip oil. I absolutely adore that one. Lip gloss, adore it. I actually really like this Revolution one as well, but I don't think they do them anymore. These are shimmer bombs. I think they were meant to be duping Fenty for that. Oh, there's a red. Oh, there's a lip tint here that's meant to be duping the Fenty, not the Fenty, the Rare Beauty lip tint. I don't think it does though. Let's see. Because I've watched enough of Tammy's videos where she puts it on, and this doesn't look as good as that. So Maybelline New York Superstay Vinyl Link is good. Yeah, I'm not so keen. Lotus Flower. Right, let's put a bit of this on. So it's pink. And it's very, very sheer, but it smells lovely. And it's more my vibe. I think because it's sheer. But if I wipe it off, will there be any tint there? I don't think there ever is. I like this one as well by ELF. ELF Lip Lacquer in the shade Wild Rose. I don't have too many ELF lip products. Saying that though, I've got Reviver lip oils, 3 of them, and then the balm. See, I like the way that looks. I like the way that looks over the way that looks. And I think that from Primark, I don't think it's got the price on now. My mum bought me this when I was on the no buy. That's in the shade Berry. I don't think it looks berry, but I like the shade of it. What I'm interested in is taking it off and seeing if there's any colour there. So let me look in the mirror. No. My lips look the same as as before I put it on. I think if you want a proper tint, let's try the other one I had from Primark. I think if you want a proper tint, then what you're best doing is getting the Rare Beauty one. Not that I can say if Rare Beauty are good or not, because I don't have any. I want to try this Primark one because I really enjoyed that. Hi MG, don't worry, I'm just finishing up. We're just talking lip tints. This one's quite thick as well. Look. See, that's nice. I prefer that to even the Rare Beauty dupe. Let me just wipe my finger off. Makeup is looking beautiful. Thank you. I just did the last look with the Icy Nudes palette MG. So now I've used literally every shade in here. I think apart from this one here, First Class, I don't think I've used that, just because it's so similar to this one and I don't feel like I need to use it. But everything else has definitely been used. Oh, this one hasn't been used either, just because it's glitter, and yeah, I don't do glitter. You look gorgeous. Thank you, Presley. That is more my style. Definitely more my style. And that one was, I think, £2.50. Certainly wasn't more than £3, I don't think. But yeah, when I take it off now, I bet there's no tint there. Why is the lighting suddenly gone weird? Again, no tint. Right, I'm just going to put this on because we started with this, so I'm just going to put it on again. Maybe I can take some off the doe foot. And maybe just do it on the bottom lip. Yeah. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I like that much better. Anyway, this is the overall look, guys. Thank you for joining me today. If you've not already liked the video, I'd appreciate it if you did. If you're new here, I'd appreciate if you subscribe as well. And I'll see you tomorrow with another palette completely. Can't wait to show you what looks I'll be doing this coming week with that. And yeah, I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.